today, do you?
Nah, man. I actually just got through eating, man. I cooked today.
He ain't offer a plate or nothing.
Man,
That's that shit.
When
man.
you got a house full of people, everything get gone. Everything get gone quick.
I ain't no shit.
I ain't do nothing but beans and rice.
Chill. I eat beans and rice.
You eat beans and rice?
What kind of beans?
Black beans.
What's black beans?
Black beans.
Just straight up black beans.
Black beans.
Oh no, that wasn't no shit.
Shit. Black beans good.
I don't do black beans. I might do red beans.
I did black beans today.
I might do pinto beans.
I do pinto beans, but I did black beans.
But I don't do black beans. Let's like a taco or some shit.
Yeah, that's what they are. The ones they put in tacos.
Yeah. Something like kidney beans, some shit like that.
Nah, they not like kidney beans.
But it is like kidney beans. You know, for them be a little bit
I mean, you can cook. You can make them soft though. Depends on how long you cook them. Yeah. Depends on how long you cook them. I had mine a little soft. They was like in between. Just right. That's why you gotta stand over them and watch them.
I had some llamas, my man.
Some what?
Some llama beans.
Oh yeah, now that's what I don't like. I don't like lima beans.
You don't like llama beans? That's how you, that nigga weird as hell. You eat llama beans?
Yeah.
Come on, man. How you gonna call it something?
That's the ones I don't eat. I eat all the other beans except for lima beans.
Man, they all taste the damn same. If you think about it,
Lima beans good. What we doing?
they all taste the same. Bro.
Oh, I don't know, shit. I'm ready.
Depending on how you boiling meat and the seasoning, they all gonna taste the same. I'm gonna taste the same. Except pintos get that little
Well, I gotta get in the middle.
pinto
No, I mean,
gravy.
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
You want to slide over?
The guests gotta be in the middle, man.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like back in the day when you was, you know what I'm saying?
I'm one in the middle when I was.
Well, that's cool.
Oh man, why this thing
Let's slide this
over?
over there.
Yeah, you got it. How you gonna do this thing, man? Talk first, then present, or what?
Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's talk first. Talk about Staff and what he doing.
Man, I guess it's part 2 to the journey, man.
Part two to and can we go ahead and introduce what we calling this?
Yeah,
this series we
call it
started.
show and tell. You know what I'm saying? He spoke on it last time, now he's showing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess you can call it that. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
though.
go ahead.
See,
You know what I'm talking about. So
I knew it was something special about this thing from the beginning. Yeah, for sure. That's why I stuck with it. Telling the truth, there's a certain level of pride that comes with this. So we gon' finish strong, proud, and resilient. This is muddy water. We keep it moving through the muddy water. Swerving hard through the muddy water. With a cup full of muddy water. Jumping out the muddy water. Pumping out the muddy water. We build bricks with this muddy water. Put them filters down, this is raw and uncut. And ain't no chaser with this mud, just straight to the good. I say we going live, he say nigga what's up. I say we getting high, he say nigga roll up. Another topic of discussion, a conversation piece. Monumental black boom born out of necessity. Now put them cups up, make a toast and feed on this recipe. Wise words, this is poor righteous teaching from a rich type feature, adding wealth to my creature.
We're doing a series on Muddy Water, and he's the first guest to this series, and we're calling it Make America Well Again. I know it's a spinoff from Trump's Make America Great Again, but
Make it well.
we want to make it well.
Let's heal.
It's already great. I think it's already great.
What's up with you, go?
The land.
The what?
And this is what we're getting from the land right here.
I don't know shit.
Which can make, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Am I wrong? Now, if I'm wrong, let me know.
You know, it comes from the soil. You know what I'm saying? All of that.
Yeah.
I would have said
The
fuck
soil.
Trump.
I mean, that's basically kind of what I'm saying, but I'm talking about the land itself, because I don't know who Trump talking about. I feel like he talking about the people, but it's the people who fucking up the land. The land is already great. He talking about the system.
He talking about
The system is fuck. The system could be better depending on the people who running it. You see what I'm saying? It ain't the system that's fucked. We don't talk about this. It ain't the system that's fucked up. It's the people that's running the system, that's controlling the natural things.
So what Trump mean when he said it?
That's what I just said. I think he's talking about the people.
So he's saying it used to be the people used to be great, now they ain't?
I think that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying. Now, I could be wrong. I mean, that's another topic.
Well, the reason for the whole genesis of the Make America Well Again is because, first of all, it's catchy. People don't heard, just like you said, spinning off.
Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? Make it well again. It is catchy. You know what I'm saying? Because they lied to us and it took so much stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I mean? Like the Most High, we getting it back. You know what I'm saying? Now we are obtaining all of the knowledge and stuff. From the herbs, from the roots. You know what I'm saying? To heal ourselves again. You know what I'm saying?
I'll go get him. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go get him. Turn this down.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We healing ourselves again, and this shit work.
It's like, okay, let's break that shit down. Yeah. So it's like, right, what I think Trump mean when he say it, from his perspective, is free economy,
right?
Free market. It's a capitalist society, so we should be able to do that. Right. If you got ideas and shit, innovations, you should be able to do your shit how you want to do it without having to deal with all this silly shit.
Right.
And on the political side, with the whole, quote unquote liberals trying to make you do what they want you to do, accept what they want you to accept. It's part of that too.
Right.
So it's like,
Thing too, man. He said, keyword again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm trying to break that down. Again.
So he already saying, you know
it's
what I'm saying?
up.
There you go. He said he wanted to make it better because it's already fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
So how do we equate that to make America well again? Because it's the same thing. I see it as our grandfathers and great-grandfathers, great-grandmothers, grandmothers living to be 100, 110. Like that was kind of common 100 years ago.
Right.
I got a grandmother who's almost 90. I had a grandmother who was like almost 100 before she passed away.
Right.
And I can't see that continuing.
Yeah,
because of how we.
Because man, I'm telling you, bro, it's how we eating. Make a long story short, bro, they poison us. You know what I'm saying? Slowly for surely, and mainly, through our foods. If you eat anything red, basically, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be a bunch of what they call it red dye 40. Right. You know what I'm saying? What they say it's made out of bugs. If it ain't made out of bugs, it's like, you know what I'm saying, other chemicals like petroleum and all of that stuff in it. You know what I mean? You got all of the pesticides and stuff they putting on our fruits. You know what I'm saying? It's making us sick. You know what I mean? Everything that we eat, you know what I mean, basically is killing us.
So, getting back to that red dye they use. Nigga did a little research because that one in particular seemed to be problematic.
Mm-hmm.
Like people doing experiments that they don't realize they doing experiments, but they noticing when a child get something with that particular dye in it, red 40, they act fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then when they don't allow them over an extended period, they don't act crazy like they kind of do when they, you know what I'm saying? Like direct responses from the shit.
Right.
Certain shit that they giving us to our kids, man. Like we just giving it to our kids. Like we used Kool-Aid and shit.
Right.
You know,
And just like the issue with like the red dye 40s, all this other stuff that they putting in our foods, man, what it is it's addictive.
and you that's the
understand
point.
what I'm saying? You give a baby Kool-Aid for the first time.
That sugar and all that
You know,
shit.
they gonna keep on wanting it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want that sweet. You know what I'm saying? In order to kind of settle them down. You know.
Even deeper than that, what a mother eat when she's pregnant with the child play a big role
Play a big role.
on the taste that the child have when they come. You know what I'm saying? When they born. If you eat fruits and vegetables and a good diet while you're pregnant, the child is only going to want fruits and vegetables.
Exactly.
If the child don't even want that fake shit because he ain't used to it.
They say.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how serious it is.
Because they say sugar is the most addictive, you know what I'm saying,
More than cocaine.
substance
Yeah.
in the world. You know what I'm saying? So when mothers, you know what I mean, they ain't taking all of that sugar, you know, when they're pregnant, you know what I mean, the kid most likely is going to crave it.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah, they're going to crave it, you know.
Whatever she eat, if she stay disciplined in her diet, the child ain't gonna want none of that other shit.
Yeah.
It's not even that like they would rather have. They don't want that.
They don't want that other stuff.
Fake
They
shit.
want what they
Mommy
want.
had, right.
They want what mommy
Right.
had. They want what their, you know what I mean. They feel like this in their genetic
Natural.
makeup.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like
I'm
this is
saying?
what like they know better than we do what they supposed to have. We live and kind of force shit on us.
Yeah, and like I said,
McDonald's and shit.
Yeah, McDonald's,
gotta hold it down,
anything fast. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes you know what I mean. We don't want to cook. You know, hey man, we going to McDonald's, Hardee's. You know what I'm saying, Burger King, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying. All you gotta do is just take a few minutes and cook. You
But
know what I'm
all
saying.
right. So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
All right, we talking about McDonald's, right? I don't know at what point they start using fake shit. Just just universally using more of that fake shit. But I assume at some point McDonald's was actually serving beef. Like it was decent beef at some point. Even as it's considered fast food. Back in 50s and whenever the fuck they came up with McDonald's, I think they had to kind of use beef, even if it was cheap beef. It had to be beef.
Right.
Like there was rules and shit. Like even if it's fast food, at least you know it's actual food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what you're saying. Like what's crazy is like if it's a McDonald's in Europe. Of course,
They got
you know what
real
I'm
shit.
saying. They eat real stuff. You
They
know what I'm
have
saying.
to.
What's crazy is the stuff that we eat, the bad stuff that we eat, it's not even allowed
In other places,
You
man.
know, it's not allowed.
It's
in
only
Europe.
allowed here.
It's not allowed in Africa. You know what I'm saying. You know, it's allowed here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the harmful stuff they have, like Oreo cookies. You know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
whole different
It's a whole
ingredients
different ballgame, but they don't allow that stuff in Europe.
Nah, it's
you know?
even deeper than that because different countries like you could have like Heinz ketchup. Heinz ketchup in Canada ain't the same as Heinz ketchup in America. They could get away with putting bullshit in American Heinz ketchup. The same brand, they got made in the same place, but they gotta put different shit in it to go send it to Canada because the shit that they allow here ain't allowed over there.
Right.
Like, that's wild,
Man,
The
I had
same
a-
place, nigga, like the same people making the same shit, but they gotta follow rules.
Exactly. They got to follow those rules and regulations for their country. I was watching something on Instagram. This homeboy I be following. He went to Europe and he bought a Fanta soda versus a Fanta soda here in the U.S. So the Fanta soda here in the U.S., you know what I mean, it's bright orange, you know what I'm saying, look tasty, you know what I mean. Down there in Europe, it was like almost a yellowish color. You know what I'm saying? It was straight juice. It was more healthier. It ain't have all of them dyes and all that stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? He said, and my man even said, he was like, this even tastes different. He said it tastes more healthier, but
Tastes
it
real.
doesn't. He said it doesn't taste as good as the one from the U.S., the one with the fried orange.
It don't taste as
It
good.
doesn't
though.
taste as good.
Yeah, because they put it's not like they use better ingredients. They put
Addictive.
chemicals.
They make it addictive.
No, it's even deeper than just addictive. They work on making chemicals taste how they want. Like, you know, like vanilla. There's a vanilla bean, you know, it's a vanilla flower with beans. The beans is what they use to make vanilla flavor.
Right.
But synthetic or artificial vanilla is just some chemicals they put together. A whole, you know, just trial and error to get it to taste as close to vanilla as possible. So, you know, the only objective is to get it to taste that way.
That's it.
All the side effects, they don't give a fuck about that.
They don't give a damn.
And they don't have to.
Hey, all it is they want you to get addicted to it so you can keep on buying it. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a darn if it make you sick. They don't care if it kill you, as long as you keep on buying it. And the thing is, it's killing you slowly. It's killing us slowly.
You can't even blame Pepsi and them niggas or like Oreos, whoever. Who make Oreos?
That was it, Nabisco.
Nabisco. Yeah, whoever. But you can't blame them if they ain't somebody stopped. Like I can't speed, nigga. Cause they'll pull me over and I'll get a ticket or go to jail, whatever the case is. The people that make that shit ain't gotta deal with that.
I know.
Like that's the only like
People, but then the people that make that shit ain't gonna eat that shit either. You understand?
That's the crazy
yeah,
part.
you
They
know
don't
what I'm
even
saying?
that's cool.
The people
But
at
stuff, and they don't feed it to their kids.
yeah, they ain't gonna feed it to because they know.
like why would America allow
But
the shit that
what they
allow?
do, they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and feed it to these niggas, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Literally,
yeah,
yeah.
that's all it is, feed it to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Make a quick couple million, and then shit, you know what I mean? We're gonna kill them off slowly anyway, you know what I mean? Everything out here, man, I'm telling you, is for our demise, man.
There was a dude, one of my homeboys went to one of his sons, vice president or vice principal, to go talk to him about whatever. And they ended up talking about lunch. And the dude ended up coming out and saying, yeah, I feed my kids organic food. I don't feed my kids with the school feeding. But I'm the one who, like, he went to him because it was involving lunch, the
Right.
food and shit. You know, so he went to, you know, he's the director or whatever, or in charge of the lunch and all that shit, whatever the case is. So it's like, you know, I'll give this, you know, the school, you know, they got to whatever. So I'm going to follow that and give this shit to your child. But hell no, I ain't going to feed my child none of that shit.
Nah.
Like,
You
duh.
see, yeah, you go to school, you
If
see.
you want to let your kid eat, let them, but I ain't feeding my child that shit.
Nah, you see them privileged kids, they bringing their lunch to school. They packing.
Yeah, man.
Me and my wife, man, just like we was talking about just now, me and my wife, we was at the Chinese restaurant down here in Gastonia one day. We was ordering our food, but we so happened to look in the back.
Why you
You
do
know, the family sitting in the floor eating. You know what I mean? They eating. You know what I'm saying?
Soup.
Leafy greens, vegetables and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They would. They definitely wouldn't eating the stuff that they serve us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sitting back thinking. I'm like, what's the problem with that? What's the problem with that?
I mean, that sound like the obvious to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But Michael, you know, go back to what y'all was talking about a minute ago when he said, why would America allow that?
That's
Why
good.
would they allow it, like, but nobody else is, you know, other countries aren't allowing it?
Right.
Is it for preservation? Because I guess those chemicals, would that not stretch it? That would stretch it, right? It's almost like, let's just say stretching dope. You add baking soda.
You know what I mean?
That's what it is, stretching it to make.
I don't even
more
know.
money?
I can't even say that. You know what I mean? I think it's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? To why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
That would be a purpose.
Yeah,
though.
you know the purpose is, you know what I mean, basically to to harm us and kill us, you know, to eventually kill us. You know, they know that stuff ain't good for us. They know that
all
stuff
that
ain't
could.
good.
I mean,
for our kids.
unless all
you know
of it
what I'm saying?
plays
they,
in together.
Yeah, they know they made it. Yeah. They know the ingredients in that stuff, and they know what they do. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? You think about fluoride. Fluoride toothpaste. Fluoride is a poison. You understand what I'm saying? That kind of intoxicates your brain. And it's, if you read the back of the toothpaste bottle, you know what I'm saying. It tells you do not give fluoride to your children under 6 years old. Mm. But still, you can go buy children's toothpaste
with fluoride.
With fluoride. You understand what I'm saying? So what else are they trying to do?
It make you shake your head. You can't do it and shake your head and kind of. What you mean? It ain't funny.
What you mean you can't do nothing but shake your head?
That's all you can do is shake your head to it because of what he said. It says don't give it to them, but then they
still make it for children.
Kids toothpaste with fluoride. Mm-hmm. It's like, damn. I mean, but I guess that's the reason why we do this, to have a conversation.
Yeah, but you know, we just have to be
for people who don't understand or know.
Right. Man, all in all, man, we have to be aware. You know, we have to be aware of what's being done to us. You know what I mean? And basically, it's to everybody. We have to do a whole lot better, man. You know what I mean? Concerning our health. Try not to eat anything white. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to lead you to being diabetes, especially when you're eating a lot of sugars and stuff. Also lead you to diabetes. You know, having diabetes leads you to other health complications. You know, you can lose your eyesight, which I did. You know, before and you know, and got it back. There's all kind of health complications out there. You know, stuff that gives you foods we eat give us high blood pressure. Dementia, cancer, you know, all kind of diseases, even unknown illnesses come from the foods that we eat. But you know, we have the stuff to fight it. We have the stuff to fight it. You know, we have the stuff to ward out these diseases. We have the stuff to go to war with. You know. We just got to use them, and like I said, a whole lot of us. Basically, it's a lack of knowledge. You know, we don't know about this stuff. You know, the herbs and the good foods that we do eat. You know, that can heal you.
Well, that's part of the reason why we brought you on here today. To show us some of the things that you got going on with the herbs and trying to explain.
So basically, I'm gonna tell you, you know, before we get into it, you know, it's a war out here, you know, especially with the COVID. You know, we got COVID. They say that's back on the rise. But we can prepare ourselves, you know, our bodies for this attack that's about to come on us. One of my favorite things is moringa. I also had a powder form over here. And this right here, moringa has 15 times potassium of a banana, 7 times the vitamin C of an orange, and it has other good stuff in it as well, and it helps you fight these diseases and stuff like that. You also have chlorella and spirulina, which is a green superfood. When you're out here breathing in toxic fumes, you know, just by being outside in your workplace, through the types of foods that you eat, you know, it takes all of the toxins out of your body. I also recommend that everybody please clean out your colon. Get that Thanksgiving dinner out your colon that you had from last year. Everybody cleanse your colon. Everybody learn how to detox, to intermediate fast. All of this stuff that I'm telling you takes a plays a big major role in healing your body.
You said chlorella?
Yeah,
What was the first
chlorella.
one?
Yeah, chlorella and spirella. These people, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm shocked that you said you actually. I mean, I don't want to gross nobody out, but that you actually seen the
man.
the parasites and the worms come
get them
out.
Parasites out, man.
I definitely gotta try this.
It's everybody had parasites. I don't care how good.
And you probably gonna get them.
Everybody got them. Everybody gonna get them.
them.
Especially if you eat a lot of meat, you got parasites. You know what I mean? It's truth be known, you got parasites, man. You gotta get that shit out of you.
So
that's what's making us sick. That's what's making us have joint pains. That's what's making us not being able to think clear. You know what I'm saying? Because we got parasites. Parasites control you.
So what was your journey like from not knowing nothing about parasites to getting a good understanding of what it's about?
Now, I didn't know really about parasites until I started learning how to clean my gut.
All right, so
It was a journey.
How'd that go? No, you ain't gotta get graphic.
Yeah, but basically, parasites, you know what I'm saying? They roll in your intestines, but they can travel to other parts of your body. You know what I'm saying? And they can make you sick. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing that you can get rid of them to where they don't control you or hurt you, you know what I'm saying, in the long run, you know what I mean? That was kind of my journey with messing with like the cloves, you know what I'm saying? The clove or red olive, the turpentine, like you was talking about, the turpentine does the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Is that, you know, it's just being consistent, but we all gotta clean that. Even when you do a detox, you know what I mean, you get the parasites out.
Would you? I'm not trying to sound. I ain't trying to sound dumb, man. I ask questions, man. Would you consider it like a host? A parasite?
A parasite is a host.
You the host.
It is a host.
No,
You know,
okay, no.
Yeah, we the host. Yeah, we the host, but the parasite.
So
it's like a leech.
It's just like
it goes back to that whole
a
venom thing.
virus. Just like a virus. We the host.
Look, I want to talk more about that discovery of what parasites are and how they manifest. Like, you know, like I said, you don't have to get too graphic, but what was it like, you know, when you first realized, or, first discovered, like seeing it physically, and how you felt after, you know, what you did to get them out,
Right.
what it was like seeing them once they got out, and how you felt afterward. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Before-
did you take some stuff and
It was a detox, and it was it did, and I was drinking my clothes with the tea as well.
Just trying it out.
Just,
You
just
just
basically,
trying,
I was just
experiment on yourself.
I was just
Right.
trying it out. Man, it surprised me. You know what I mean? I didn't know all of that stuff was going to come out of me like that. You know what I'm saying? It really surprised me when I looked down. You know, I'm one of them guys who use a bathroom.
Check it out.
I'm going to look and check it out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I see look like little worms and stuff floating around in the water. You know what I mean? They were dead, but it was just like, bruh, you know. It was just like everything was coming out, man, and I felt better, man. You know, I felt like I supposed to feel. You know what I mean? I felt good, man. I was grossed out. I was surprised.
I'm grossed out thinking about it.
I'm saying,
But
then I sat back. I was like, man, I can't believe I had this shit living in me. You know?
well, it surprised you how you felt after that?
You know what I mean? I felt, yeah, you know what I mean? I felt like 100 times better, man. I felt like I could think clear, you know. I felt like, man, I felt a little bit lighter on my foot, you know. I felt strong, you know what I'm saying? I felt my mental focus was there, you know what I mean? I felt good, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
And that's just one aspect of it.
you know,
having parasites.
I know, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I go to work and people be like, man, you know, I want to feel like you be feeling. I feel good every day. You know, I have my days where I'm like, but for the most part, you know, I feel good every day. But that's one thing I do recommend, man. Clean that darn colon, bro. Get that shit out of you.
So what would you suggest? You know,
the best thing to clean your colon out, you know what I'm saying? It's like turkey rhubarb, or you can use which is called butcher's broom. That helps. That butcher's broom is actually like one of the best detox of cleaning out your gut. You know what I'm saying?
you got some of that with you?
I got some of that at home. Let me see if I bought some. Even the chlorella and spirella, what that does, it gets all of the detox out of you. Even mullein is good for taking out your, you know, the mucus, but you know what I mean, it also comes to the stool too. You know what I'm saying? That mullein. Anything that you know that is a herb that is a diuretic is always going to be very helpful. It's getting out your toxins. You know, some do it a little better than others. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's always good. It'll help you out.
What's best? What would you suggest? The pill or the tea? Or, you know?
Myself, it depends on your convenience. I like mine in pill form because I can take a pill to get up and go. I also like the teas now when I'm sitting back and relaxing. I got the time, you know, I love to make a tea to sit back and relax, but it depends on your convenience.
What's the most efficient? Like which one work faster? Like you absorb it more.
The tea will hit you because it goes straight to your bloodstream.
Right.
Yeah, the pill takes a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it still acts fast. Now, when I do my pills, I use vegan capsules. You know, I use vegan capsules, so you know, they're healthy. Yeah, they're healthy, and you know they do absorb. They absorb into your bloodstream real fast. Yeah.
Oh, that's important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good you said that.
So is it possible to miss, like you say when you use the bathroom, you like to look at it?
Yeah.
Is it possible to miss seeing the parasites?
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, you ain't gonna see them all the time. You know, sometimes you might just see them once, and then everything else normal after that.
Okay. So it's not every time you go to the bathroom.
You don't want to. I'm telling you, you don't want to detox like all the time. You know, when you started some stuff, like if you want to detox, you might want to detox for 7 days. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to take stuff like butcher's broom, turkey rhubarb, stuff like that. You know, you want to take it for 7 days, or you know, you can use a natural diuretic. You know, what they put in laxatives. You know, like when you go to the doctor, they all it is senna leaf. Natural senna leaf. That's a great diuretic. It helps you go to the bathroom. The benefit of it too, when you go to the bathroom, it also coats the lining of your intestines as well. You know what I'm saying? When you go take a laxative, what the laxative does is, you know, you just going all out. So you taking pieces of your intestine, all that stuff along with you. You know what I'm saying? When you going to the bathroom, you like, you know what I'm saying? It's just coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, you gotta the senna leaf. You know. Take it for a couple of days. It's recommended that you take senna leaf no more than a week, 7 days. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, you know, you start going.
Letting it go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, my wife now, she takes the spirella and the chlorella, you know, every day faithfully, and it changed her life. You know, usually with my wife is 43 years old. Usually women around that age, they have issues, you know. Going to the bathroom and stuff like that. My wife, she goes to the bathroom faithfully every day, maybe a couple times a day. I notice a change in her skin, her attitude, her energy. Her energy is on 100. You know what I'm saying?
Life, man.
Yeah, man. And this stuff right here, man, she feel good, man. I'm telling you, man, like dealing with when you're healthy, especially when you're dealing with herbs, it's a whole different ball game. You know, you gonna feel good, but then you might not notice that you feel good until, you know, I was talking to Sanchez. We was talking about the lion's mane, And sometimes you might sit back and realize, you be like, man, you know, I'm not used to doing this. You know what I'm saying? Usually I might be able to shoot the ball, shoot basketball for 15 minutes. Then I'm sitting down. Now I'm shooting for a straight hour. You know what I'm saying? Or now, you know, I'm doing this job, man, and I'm just knocking it out. I'm just into it. You know, whatever you doing, you just into
Focus.
it. You know what I'm saying? Focus. You know, versus you know how you were before. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, man, I'm telling you. And when
can't wait to go,
bro. I'm gonna tell you, this is your central nervous system. This is your your gut.
They say that's your second brain.
Yeah, this is your central nervous system. If this ain't right.
and that's why they talking.
If this ain't right, everything else ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
To do research on high fructose corn syrup and MSG and fucking these like seed oils and shit, cottonseed oil, soybean oil and all that shit. To look at what's really going on with that shit is like, man.
That's the same
like
stuff.
They treat us like dogs, man.
You know that, I'm gonna give you an example. Like that Pam spray that you spray in the pan. That's butane. Yeah. you know what I'm saying? That's butane, bro. That's butane, bro. I'm telling you, that's butane. Yeah. That's butane. You know, corn oil and all that stuff, bro.
Non-stick pans, air fryers, and microwaves. And all that shit is designed.
I do got cast iron pans.
Yeah, I cast iron is good. Yeah, cast iron is one of the best pans. I got a cast iron pan, and I cook everything in it. I cook everything in my cast iron.
You can tell the difference in the taste.
You can tell, man. I had that cast iron pan for about 25 years. And I
take
cook
care of that motherfucker,
man, bro. If you wash it, throw a little
oil on it.
But man,
things rust on it.
Hey man, I cook everything in that cast. My wife do too. She cook everything in that cast now.
And it's like, okay, all right. So we talking about like cast iron is old shit.
Yeah.
Like we talked about last time, how we train to think technology is progressive, but it take you to have to go full circle, like pursuing the whole technology thing, then seeing how it's fucked up, then having to figure your way all the way back around and be like, man, I should have just stuck with this shit from the start. Like cast iron, like niggas using air fryers, microwaves, got their non-stick pans, plastic everything. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is designed, like, whether it's designed or not, it got negative side effects to it. You know what I'm saying? But when you look back, cast iron, which has been around for thousands of years, is one of the few things that you don't have to worry about that. Now, how the fuck that work? They supposed to be making shit better, but the shit they making now making people sick. And the shit that's from, back in the day, that's what's keeping people healthy.
It's the old stuff.
And they gonna charge you an arm and a leg for it.
It's the old
cast iron pans ain't cheap.
Man, it's the old stuff that work, man. It's the old stuff,
man.
you know.
Going crazy,
man, I'm gonna tell you, like,
bring that shit back to life.
Like our ancestors, man. Our grandparents, and on down, when they had headaches, they didn't go take aspirins. Aspirins and stuff over time, it messes up the line of your stomach. Yeah. What they did was, willow bark. You know what I'm saying? This is called white willow bark. It comes from the aspirin tree. They made a tea out of that. You know what I'm saying? And it cures your headache, whatever kind of joint pains, back pains, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? It's called white willow bark.
And it's crazy how light it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, smell it, open it up. And what you were saying earlier is how you felt more lighter and everything. And it's all this stuff is
we
light.
have everything to heal you, man.
Right there in your yard, man. Don't even know.
Smell fresh.
It's white willow bark. Yeah, it comes from the aspen tree, man. That stuff is a monster.
I always smell it too.
So you can do this in pill form too?
Yeah, I can do that in pill form.
I ain't eating no wood.
That's how it's from the aspen
I ain't
tree.
eating no
The aspen
wood.
tree, you can use every part of the
putting
aspen
no
tree.
wood in my
you know
mouth.
what I'm saying to heal.
Alright.
So you remember that time you gave me them things to chew on?
Yeah, you talking about the black licorice root?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? What?
Man, the black licorice root, man, they use it for a whole lot of different things. They use it for, like, you know, people that try to quit smoking. They use it also, you know, it cleans your teeth. It's good for cleaning your teeth.
I think I still got two of them left.
And some, you know, they has also it's used as a diuretic as well. You know what I'm saying? They have a whole lot of good health benefits to black licorice root.
What else you got over
What,
there?
natural licorice?
No, it's called black licorice root.
Licorice root? Mm-hmm. So not like licorice stick?
Yep. Of course, we got the mullein over here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We got the mullein. That mullein, man, if you got a cold, if you smoke cigarettes, whatever the case may be, it takes the chlorella. Chlorella is basically it's like a mouse. You know what I'm saying? Also, spirella is like a mouse. It has vitamin D. It has your vitamin
chlorella does?
Both of them, they have your vitamin
Might have
D.
to get some
All
of
of your it has all of your D vitamins, all of your B vitamins in it as well. You know what I mean? It's one of the best superfoods, actually. You know what I'm saying? You can take. It's more potent than eating, you know, kale, you know, all of your regular greens, string beans, whatever you eat, you know. You got that right there times 20. You know what I'm saying? With your spirella. It's a superfood. It takes all of the toxins out of your body.
So anything, like you say, all this stuff is got something to do with toxins. Some of them have their specific areas, organs that they help.
Right.
So what about like cleaning the arteries?
Clean your dandelion root and burdock root.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good for that's
Keeping
good
the
for your,
arteries.
keeping your arteries straight. You know, keeping your arteries from they keep it right, keep it from having to constrict and restrict and all that. They keep them right.
Okay.
It's great for high blood pressure. It's great for maintaining your insulin levels as well.
Yeah.
I met a lady today at the thing, man. She was talking about growing stuff.
Talking about growing stuff?
Yeah, like herbs and such.
Hey, that's a great thing right
So
there.
it's like, yeah, man, it seemed to be like you were saying, people going back to the.
Yeah, we going back. Like, man, I'm telling you, man, like 2-3 years ago, I didn't even have a clue. You know what I mean? I went to the doctor, took whatever they gave me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a clue, bro. Until we started doing some research. I'm like,
how long
man,
ago?
about 2-3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I just started doing some research and actually just, you know, trying it out. I'm like, wow, you know, because,
Hold on.
yeah.
Like what? Like you said 2-3 years. Like what, 2020?
Yeah.
2021?
Yeah, about right around. See, I was in 2016. They said I was. That's when they said I was a diabetic. You know, and I went for years. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know, taking the jab, the insulin, taking metformin, all kind of other stuff to get me right, and mentally, it was messing me up. It was helping one thing, but hurting something else. And you know, I just stumbled up on a couple things. You know, the first thing I ever stumbled up on was dandelion root, and that dandelion root was a beast. You know what I'm saying? Actually,
What you mean stumbled on? What you mean?
I just stumbled. I read about it. I kept hearing about dandelion root.
And then what?
And then I tried it.
How you tried it? What you mean you tried it?
I tried it in like a tea.
You bought some?
Yeah.
So you went to like a health food store?
Yeah, I went out where I ordered it. You know, I ordered the natural stuff.
So it's like you read it, then it's like, let me try it.
Yeah, let me try it.
So the journey started on just All right. So once you tried it, then what?
I tried it. I was consistent with it for about a week, and I noticed. I tried dandelion root, then I started with burdock root. I drank those two, consistently, like just about every day. When I started going to get my checkup every 3 months, then my doctor was like, man, my A1C started going down, because usually diabetics, their A1C goes real high. So if 6 is, you're safe. Anything above that, they're going to call you a pre-diabetic or you're a diabetic. You understand what I'm saying? So when I first went into the hospital, my A1C was like 11. You know what I'm saying? I was in the risk of stroke, a heart attack, whatever. I was in bad shape. That's when I told you I was blind, I couldn't see, I was in terrible shape. Then I went about it for a couple of years, still taking the meds right around.
Oh, so you say your A1C went down, and what? You just what? After you left the doctor, what?
Nah, so I'm just saying over a period of me taking the burdock root and the dandelion root, maybe over like about a few months. Because I didn't notice myself until I noticed I felt better. But when I went to the doctor, I seen my A1C they said my A1C was going down. I was just like, man, I'm on to something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
so you knew what it was that was bringing it down,
right? Yeah,
You just didn't tell them.
Yeah, I didn't tell them.
Yeah, you just doing the thing.
And I was like, man, I'm on to something. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I gotta stay on this. So to this day, I'm still, the burdock root and the dandelion root. You know what I mean?
So before you actually went back to your doctor after you started taking it, you said you was feeling better.
Yeah, I was feeling better.
So it was feeling better to the point where you knew the doctor was going to say something, or
actually I didn't.
You just didn't.
At that point in time, I was already eating better. You know what I'm saying?
So you changed a few things.
I was eating better. You know what I'm saying? And had changed my lifestyle. I was eating better and stuff like that, man. That right there, even when I was eating better, I went to go get checked, It was kind of gradually. I think when I started eating better, when I went back to the doctor, it was like at a 9. Then when I started taking the dandelion root, when I went back to like the third time, it went down to a 7. I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
so what's good? The lower the better.
6.
Yeah, the lower the better. You want to stay around a 6.
and
You want to stay around a 6. That's average. You know what I'm saying? So you go too low. You know what I mean? It's not good.
Problems
you know what I'm saying? You can go risk of a stroke or just falling out and flow anywhere and dying. So you want to always stay around a 6.
So that was your indicator that I'm doing something right.
Yeah, doing something right, man. And I just got I don't know, man. After that, I just got into it, man. I wanted to know how to cure a headache naturally. I wanted to know how to feel better naturally. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So you started with the burdock root and dandelion. You started eating better first. Mm-hmm. Then you start taking that. That's when you really notice.
Yeah.
So it was. I guess it would just be automatic. Like, shit, nigga, what else can I do?
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I mean? How can I? What can I take naturally to get a headache? Then you start learning about you start learning about toxins out here in the world. So then you want to learn how to to get that shit out of your body. You know what I'm saying?
You said toxins in the world.
Toxins out here in the in the air. Like we breathing now. You know what I'm saying?
So you started kind of like researching how what things.
Yeah, what kind of herbs can you use that can get the toxins out of your body?
So this is before you did all
from
that.
The air. You actually said from the.
Yeah, from the air that you breathe. What kind of herbs can you use? What kind of herbs can you use for to cleanse your colon? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do all that. I just want to clean up everything. All right. Hey, look, what kind of herbs are good for skin? What kind of herbs are good for your eyesight? Then I started, meeting people, you know, I was telling people about my journey, and they come to me like, hey, staff, man, I got this going on. So everybody that came to me with an issue, you know, I researched it.
So what? So you just inquisitive like that? All right, I want to get to the, because it ain't nothing nefarious. It's like, cause how you was explaining, you busy, you pick up something here, you eat, you know, you try to eat what you can as
Right.
opposed to being choosy about what you eat. Over time, it kind of catch up.
Right.
That whole thing, just habits and shit. So, you know, you were willing to go along. Like you ain't like pigging out. It ain't like you just, you know, I don't know what the situation is, but I would assume it ain't just like you eating shitty food on purpose. It's kind of like innocent. You just need to eat.
Right.
You don't know what the food is doing to you.
Right.
That whole shit. So it's like to go from that where you kind of content, you know, because that's what it is. It's like, you know, not to judge, who the fuck am I, but for diabetes to, after you explained it, for diabetes to be a thing, and to understand that you explained it, and I've seen it in different, but you the first person I actually met that, you know, say you reversed the shit. So it's like, a lot of people are like, okay, well, fuck, I gotta take insulin, I'll just do what I'm told and deal with the consequences.
Right.
It take a whole nother step because it don't happen. Just like you said, you don't know nobody personally who did it except your mentor. I don't know nobody who reversed that kind of shit. Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is. Well, Sanchez, you know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I've never met anybody, and I did, you know, like I said, do research. I heard, you know, several times. You know, even my doctor said it, you know, it can be reversed. You know,
did he tell you what to do to reverse it?
Well, it wasn't right. Like they told me. My doctor told me one.
Allegedly.
Yeah, she said, "Don't eat grapes." And when you do your research on grapes, you know what I'm saying. Seeded grapes has something in it that is one of the most powerful, you know, mucus reliever that takes the mucus out of you. You know what I'm saying? The seeded grape is one of the most powerful fruits. That's why you don't see the seed. You know, it's hard to buy seeded grapes because it's one of the most powerful, and it heals. But when your doctor tells you don't eat seeded grapes, don't eat grapes, period. You know what I mean? That kind of raises a question.
He told you not to eat.
Yeah. Some of the stuff they tell you don't eat, you know, you can eat. They may tell you don't eat sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are actually beneficial to you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, sweet potatoes are actually
sweet
good.
Sweet potatoes are better than regular potato.
Than a regular potato. You know what I'm
way
saying?
Way better.
But they tell you a lot of stuff, man. That
make you question
basically is you just have to come to the point to where you know you have to question everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that somebody tell you, you know, you want to research it, you know, and you want to research it. Sometimes you want to try it for yourself, you know. Since Sanchez come to me a lot of times, hey man, you heard of this, heard of that, you know, and we'll go back, you know, I go back and I'll research it, you know. We was talking about what was it, the alfalfa root, you know, we'll go back and research it, look at the benefits, what it could do, and we be like, darn, okay, we on to something, you know what I'm saying?
So, the mineral complex in these, are they packed with minerals too, right?
Vitamins and
minerals.
The Chlorella and the Spirella, it has everything in it when it comes to all your vitamins. All of them are packed with vitamins and minerals. But when it comes to this Chlorella, the Spirella, and the Moringa, it has the most.
So, okay, I just looked at a story on Instagram about a lady who she actually, I think she just passed. Y'all don't know, y'all might have seen this. Lady just passed because she went vegan. And they trying to say that it was her going vegan because she was lacking something that caused her
Probably iron. Some stupid
untimely death.
That right there.
But the story, I don't know, man. I'd rather show it to you.
Yeah, but see, that could be. Who knows what else she had going on? From before she went vegan, maybe she was already sick and decided to
why
to go.
They trying to make it
right?
The question is, why are they trying to make it seem like veganism is
because
a
they're
bad
trying to
thing?
scare you. You know what you just said? Iron.
Right, because you got to look at it. She had lost like tons of weight.
She
for some reason.
she was but see, we don't know what that woman was going through.
Right.
I don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the media don't know. You know, I could tell you. You know, when we are sick, if we have stuff going on, you know, we want to try different things to heal us, and you know, it may have been too late. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But who knows what that woman was going through? You know what I'm saying? It may have just been too late for her. You know, we was talking about iron is very important. A whole lot of us have iron deficiencies.
Which one of these?
All of it. All
so
of
all of those are
all
good for
of
iron.
it. All of your herbs. Anything green has, you know.
So why would you say it was iron for her?
You know,
if she was doing this vegan life,
it's most likely,
and that she wasn't dealing with the herbs.
Like I said, I don't know
because she might have been just. She might have just been fruits, vegetables. Yeah, fruits and vegetables.
But like I said, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What was going? You know, maybe it just been her time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But I guess I'm gonna have to read up on it.
But send me that though.
And see what was going on with her. Cause they go, and then we could talk about what was it, Roderick?
But it's a difference.
H3O3.
Yeah, but it's
H3O2.
Yeah,
H3O2.
It's a difference between being a vegan and a vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? It's two different things.
She wasn't eating no meat.
Yeah, so she was vegan.
But she had stopped actually drinking water too.
Then I'm gonna tell you, some vegans, even though they don't
She stopped what?
She stopped drinking water. That's what it said. That's what the story say. But you know,
do that?
Because she was doing the fruit fast, the watermelon.
So she was getting the H3O2 out of the watermelons and all that stuff,
right?
Coconut and all that stuff.
Right.
How she died?
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
that's why I'm talking about the story, and then they might. Let me see.
They don't want you
I'm
to
gonna show
eat
you
vegan.
a clip.
They don't
This
want you to eat meat.
They try to scare you. You know,
They want you to eat fake shit.
Right? Who knows? You know, I'm like this. Everybody die. You know, at some point in time, everybody gonna die. You know, we ain't promised tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? You know, who knows? You know, just because you know, you go herbal doesn't mean you're gonna live for the rest of your life, but you do feel better for the moment. You know, you do feel better, and you do have the power to live longer. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? You know what I mean? I'm like this. If the Most High ready for you, He ready for you.
Ain't nothing you can do about that.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know.
How Al Pacino said, people get caught walking. Get killed walking your doggy.
Yeah. Boy,
Get killed walking your doggy. Hey, what's up? That was Heat. What you know about it? What you know about Heat? No?
What's that?
The movie? Heat?
Or not?
You never seen it? What? Al Pacino, Robert De Niro?
Man, y'all see that new joint, Clone Tyrone? Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Yeah,
it's the truth though.
He did essentially did a live on that.
Yeah, I did you? Yeah,
then,
that joint was straight true.
Wow, damn. You trying to get on that?
Bruh.
See, we can't open that up, man. That's a whole conversation.
Bruh, that's a whole nother
That's a whole
conversation.
nother
That joint, right? I watched it the other night. I was like, bruh.
What you think about that situation in Maui, man? In Hawaii. You know anything about it?
You know, they just not. You know, it's a saved video that I saved about that Maui thing that they took down on Instagram. They saying it's false information. They took it down, and I saved it.
They do that.
And they didn't even allow me to say the one I was just not talking about the vegan one. This is crazy, man. And I know I saved it. Huh?
Say what?
I saved it, and it's not in my save.
Yeah, that's how they do, bro.
Oh yeah, they just delete what they want.
That's crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting here seeing it now. Because I mean,
it's good to talk about it.
I'm not paying. I guess I'm not paying attention to it until now. But here's that one right there. When I hit it, well, I can see it. It says the truth. They are not telling you about the Maui massacre. Now watch this. It won't play. But when I do like that, boom, false information. Reviewed by independent fact checkers. See why.
Yeah, that's that right there. if they take it off, basically,
you know
it's the truth.
Right.
Wait a minute. No, it's playing. It's playing. See why fact checkers say this is false. Okay. Fact checker, United States conclusion false. Hold on, let me cut this off. Cut the sound off. So the fact checkers are saying conclusion false. More information. Hawaii wildfires prompt conspiracy theories about direct energy weapons. So that's one reason. That's from AFP, a fact checker. This is from LS. This is from LS fact checker lead story. Conclusion false. More information fact checker. No evidence. Hawaii wildfires caused by direct energy weapon assault. No evidence. So we can't see. So I guess they really trying to make us not make us believe that we don't see what we see with our eyes, but then present.
You don't see shit with your eyes.
What you
You
mean?
see what they showing you on TV.
Right, but that's what Gray say. But then present us false shit that we can't believe our eyes.
The game dirty, nigga.
That we can't
Game
believe
over.
our eyes, man. You feel? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
They tell us that we don't, that you're not seeing what you're seeing, but then show us stuff that we can't believe with our own eyes.
Yeah. Like we don't know that what they telling us not to see is real.
Right. He telling us that ain't real, but then
Like,
we
the
see
shit
it and
happened
it's
in
like,
front of me and I
dude,
know I
it
seen
look
it.
like
Yeah, that's all they got.
it look like exactly what I see, but you telling me
That's
it's
all
not.
that's all they
But then
doing.
you show me something that
They say,
I can't even believe.
this is false information. That's what pops up on the screen. This is false information.
nuts.
Yeah,
That's what they do. But you see it.
fact checkers have been. That ain't real. The fact checker said that ain't real.
I'm trying to understand why the
I
other
know you think you saw
videos
it.
didn't
The
say
fact
it.
checker said it's not real. So, who is the fact checkers? Oh, yeah, some people we pay, but that's beside the point.
So you was talking about the herbs.
Yeah. So basically, one of the complications that happen to most diabetics is they start to lose their eyesight. Very poor eyesight. I myself had went through that situation where I was almost totally blind. I came up on 2 herbs. One of them was called Eye Bright, and the other one was called Bilberry. You can also take these in a pill form. I do not recommend going to the GNC or anywhere like that buying a pill. It has to be taken naturally. You can also use it as a eye tincture, or you can
Tincture, what's that?
a tincture is like an oil. You take and cold press the leaves, and it turns into the oil, and you can use them as drops to put them in your eye. And I do have some connections with some people that can do that as well. But you can take the bilberry and Eye Bright, and you can make it, let it steep in water for about 15 minutes, and then you can put it into an eye cup, and then you can put it over your eye for about a minute, and that'll help you also.
Eye cup?
Yeah, it's called an eye cup. You know what I'm saying? You can put the solution in an eye cup, put it in your eye, let it sit for a few minutes, and then do each eye like that. That'll help you, through keep doing it, you know what I'm saying, repetition, being consistent, that'll help out your eyesight tremendously. That helped me out big time. You can also take it in, like I said, drink it as a tea, take it in pill form. That is also effective. So, like I said, the 2 herbs that you mainly want to use again would be for your sight. And anybody having trouble with the eyesight, you want to use Eye Bright and Bilberry. Those 2.
What is it doing when you use the eye cup? You just soaking your eye in it?
Yeah, you letting it soak in your eye, getting all of the mucus, you know what I'm saying, that's in your eye. You know, sometimes when your
mucus
eyes
is something else, ain't it?
yeah, the mucus is everywhere. Mucus is everywhere. You know, diabetics, they deal with mucus and sugar, you know, trapped behind the eyes. You know what I'm saying? And it
So it'll break that down.
Yep, it'll break it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really not nothing you drink. It's all about.
You can drink it. You can drink it as a tea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the most effective way is using the eye cup.
And you called it Bilberry?
Bilberry. Yep.
Bilberry.
Bilberry. Bilberry.
You got some of that here?
Huh? No, I don't have it here. I have some at the house. Yeah. I gotta order the Eye Bright. But Bilberry Eye Bright.
All right. So, like you were saying, you know, we don't want to get too much into the other thing, but for people that had like long-term effects of having to deal with diabetes and maybe their eyesight is affected, like yours was kind of short-term, like you caught it kind of early.
Yeah, I did.
People that deal with it 10 and 20 years, is it the same thing, or like you got to do more work, or is it possible?
It takes more. Yeah, it is possible. It takes more consistency. You know what I'm saying? That might be something that you want to drink every day, but it does work, and it is proven facts that it does work.
Just breaking it down.
Just breaking it down. Yeah.
Getting you closer.
Anything. Like I said, you know, what they say, whatever's broken can be fixed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing, you know, with our body, you know, we can whatever's
and
broken.
It ain't even broken. It's just
it can be
like
healed.
you say, it's mucus.
Yeah,
It's like
it's mucus.
shit clogged up. Shit, like, you know, like they say with the pineal is calcified.
When your eyes is messed up, man, you know, when you have blurry vision, that affects your mental big time. You know,
squinting all the time.
Yeah, you squinting, you really can't focus. You know what I'm saying? You got them little dull headaches from straining.
Right.
You can't look at the TV for a certain amount of time or your computer.
You're trying to not look crazy. You're squinting all the time, but you're trying to act like you ain't.
Your eye health plays a very big part. You know what I'm saying? In your health.
Yeah, it's funny how like. When you like that's another great point, man. Like with your, you know, like with the example you using with your wife, how even if she don't notice it at first, you notice how, like you said, she ain't as irritable. You know, she got energy. She in a good mood.
Right.
Like even if she don't notice those direct effects, you notice it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Excuse me, wife, but this how my wife, man. She always had problems with going to the bathroom, and I remember my wife used to stay in bed sometimes all day because her stomach hurt. She had bad headaches, especially when she came on her menstrual. It was like times 20. You know what I'm saying? She was always like, you know, because her gut was all messed up. She just really never felt like
normal
doing a lot of stuff.
Right.
Man, she on 100 now. You know what I'm saying?
Can we talk about that process?
Yeah.
Like the first, when you first recognized that whatever she was doing was working,
right,
and how it got better.
I'm gonna tell you, it was I'm gonna tell you, like with women, they don't see. You can tell them stuff until they blue in the face, but you know when they start hearing it from other sources, right. You know what I'm saying? They start. Yeah. So you know, my wife tried a whole lot of different stuff. She tried probiotics. all kind of different stuff.
The shit they
and
sell.
it didn't work. You know, so I told my wife, I was like, the Spirella and Corella, you know what I'm saying? I told her about the Scenery, and my wife starts, and I had to get off my ass and just start making it for her and just start giving it to her and be like, hell, you're going to take this. You know what I'm saying? And she noticed how it made her feel. Now, like I said, it ain't just like, if you take Cena Leaf, it ain't like as soon as you drink it, you're going to go to the bathroom. It's just being consistent,
Right.
Right. She started noticing the change. She started going to the bathroom every day. Multiple, like she started going to the bathroom like she's supposed to. Her skin started clearing up because she had acne from all of the foods that she was eating
because it ain't getting out.
And now her mental, it was just like she just didn't feel like doing a lot of things sometimes.
She felt better.
Because her gut was messed up. And now that she's using the bathroom every day, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. It's no bullshit. It's like I got a whole different wife. I got a whole.
We need to
bag,
talk about that part though, because all right, so it's like you have, like you said, people who would rather take the easy road. Mm-hmm. It ain't necessarily that people want to take the easy road.
It's more convenient.
It's not. They don't know what the results could feel like.
But check this out, and I'm speaking for myself and how I used to be. We always do or take something that's more convenient for us, more faster, more accessible. You understand what I'm saying?
But
so
we know that though.
Right.
We like. My point is, like you said, you had to start making it for her. Because even you telling her it wasn't. She didn't think it would be impactful enough for her to just start making. Okay, nigga, I'll do it. I'll try it. Whatever. Right. Whenever I get around to it. So you actually had to start doing it for her.
Right.
And then she saw the benefits.
Yeah.
She didn't see what the benefits could have been until she actually started taking
That's it.
And that's what a lot of the shit is. It's like, if I got a sore ankle and I'm walking around on a sore ankle, taking Tylenol, whatever the case is, to keep the edge off.
And if you got a sore ankle, it's inflammation.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. People don't want to walk around with a sore ankle.
Hell no.
They just don't really know that there could be a better result from something else.
Then 9 times out of 10 you gonna go to the doctor. They're gonna put you on Baclofen or give you some kind of antibiotic, and 9 times out of 10 what's gonna happen? It's gonna come back.
For instance, my sister, she had some kind of inflammation situation, and she was asking me like what she could take. And this is a bad example because it's one of those pharmaceuticals. But Aleve is for anti-inflammation. Mm-hmm. She ain't know that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, try Aleve. All right, I'll try it. She don't, because it ain't registering. Then it's like, I had some. Right. So I gave it to her. She took her. A couple of days later, it wasn't even that same day, but it was a couple of days later, she was like, you know what? That Aleve worked. Mm-hmm. So it's like, she don't want to have to deal with it. She tried some shit. It didn't necessarily work. Now she's just dealing with it. That's usually what the case is.
It is.
I don't know no better. You saying this might be better, but I don't know that. The doctor ain't saying that. So why the fuck am I believe you?
And sometimes,
what I'm saying?
And sometimes they even see the change in you or something is working with you.
Right.
And sometimes
and they don't even know.
Sometimes they gotta.
You don't notice it.
Right.
But they do.
Right. And
they gotta pull your coattail,
and I'm
being my wife. You been taking that da-da-da? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I took it a week now. Damn, I see you hopping out the bed.
Yeah,
you got all this energy and you in a good mood and you like, shit.
My wife.
Matter of fact, I've been feeling pretty fucking good here lately. Look, you know what I'm saying?
My wife got to get me to sit my ass now. She be like, boy, you gotta sit your ass now.
Too much energy.
Yeah, because I get off work. I'm working 10, 11, 12 hours. I get home, you know what I'm saying, jump on the ride lawnmower, cut me a couple acres of grass.
Still got
you know what I'm saying? I'm out there weeding. By the time I get in the house, it's dark. And I'm chilling. I straighten up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm out. And my wife be looking at me like, what in the hell?
And what, like on some other shit though, it's like, you know, that's all positive.
Yeah.
She might talk shit to you, but she's so glad because she saw the other side. She saw the getting home and, oh man, I just want to take a fucking nap.
Right.
To where you eating right and shit and there's good results, man. It's like, we gotta try these things for each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta
try, you know,
we gotta be curious. Like,
Right.
just like you was curious
Right.
to find your own, you know,
Right.
your own way of healing yourself.
Right.
We gotta be curious like that for each other. Like, you tried this, it worked for you. Look here, baby, I need you to try this too.
It worked for me, try this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Share the wealth.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you
what
said
it
with
is.
your kids, where it's a common thing in the house.
Right.
Like, you know, to the point where you know what
Man,
works on what.
my daughter, my stepdaughter lives with me. Every time she's sick, she come to me. She's like, "Hey, Dad, can you make me a tea?" You know what I'm saying? She don't be like, "Hey, you know, Mom, can you go to the store and get me this?" She come to me, "Hey, can you make me a
You
tea?
the doctor.
Can you make me a tea?" You know what I'm saying?
That's
It
what we
feels
gotta
good because
get, man.
it worked. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what we gotta get, man.
And we be talking, and she, you know, everybody helps me because everybody comes to me with concerns, and I want to do the research
Right.
to help others.
Because it's word of mouth.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
to help
yeah.
other people.
because you know your
And-
wife, you know, your wife friends. Yeah. You know, she be telling them. And the word gonna get out. Oh no, he got me on blah, blah, blah. I've been feeling great. Blah, 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 blah. And her friend is like, for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she
and
like,
that's
damn,
how-
my husband can't
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
So, what you taking?
Hey, that's
And
how
that's
I do.
how we gotta spread. Like,
Man, I got this during this guy that owned a hair salon. His name is Chris down in Spartanburg. You know, I be lighting them up down there. You know, my mother-in-law, her family, I be lighting them up. I light them up at work, and then I have people that they tell people they come to me. I be lighting them up. And I'm gonna tell you, man, you know, I love it so much, you know what I mean? Like, I do it for free sometimes, you know
Yeah,
what
'cause
I'm
it's
saying?
bigger than just
It's-
money,
you know what I
man.
mean?
It's
Like,
like-
if you can't afford it, you know, I do it for free because I want you to heal. I want you to get better. You know what I mean? I don't want to see nobody sick. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to you, it's for free. You know what I'm saying? If you need to know something, you know, I do the research for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's benefiting us. You know, everybody. You know.
so what does it mean that us having this conversation is a problem to the mainstream?
Because it's gonna affect, you know what I mean? It can affect the big pharma, man.
So that tell you right there that they trying to kill us.
Yeah, exactly. Once everybody get on board, you know what I'm saying, knowing that everything green, everything here on Earth, you know, not everything, but most of the stuff that we have on this Earth is here to heal us. And we don't have to go to the stuff that's man-made. You know, for example, again, you know, white willow bark can cure a headache. You know, it kills your joint pains, inflammation. You know, if that one thing everybody went to instead of going to get a Tylenol,
Right.
that would kill the whole game.
And fuck the game.
You know, they gonna shut their video down, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck
it's
the
the
game.
truth. It'll
Because
it'll kill them.
Like
Man.
we are humans,
Yeah.
so we gotta look out for humans.
Right. So, you know, like
It
we
ain't
was
about the
talking
other
about,
shit.
like we was talking about the dandelion root, you know, they say dandelion is a pesky
Weed.
weed, but they want us to go spraying all the dandelions
Kill
and
them.
not, you know, but actually, you know, it's beneficial for us. You know what I'm saying? It helps the heart. You understand what I'm saying? It's for heart attacks, people with high blood pressure, all of that stuff, you know. Dandelion root is one of those key herbs. Burdock root, you know, the same
So,
way. But
how do I go about? Say I saw like a bunch of dandelions in the yard. Could I just pick them?
you can pick them and let them dry out.
Yeah, pick them from the root.
Yeah, pick them from the root.
Pick them from the room.
Yeah.
Dude, break them off and dry them out. Let it dry out. Put it in a brown paper bag. Put it in the
Yeah. Oh yeah.
put it in the brown paper bag. Put it in the sun,
She just, I forgot.
and let it dry out.
Damn, I got it. Man, I ain't got it.
But I got a
I
question.
got cash out and shit.
Oh, you do? All right, I'm gonna shoot you cash.
Just shoot it to him.
The teas that be
Dubsky.
in the grocery stores that say
this is Dubs.
Some Zaxby.
chamomile and all this different stuff.
Yeah, that's I'm broke. I ain't got
It's
money.
not potent.
I got you.
Just that stuff it's been cut.
He stepped on it.
Yep, cut, stepped on, and sitting on the shelf. I don't know how long. You understand what I'm saying? Dead bought for you. I'm gonna send you some examples.
And what it's sitting in makes a difference too. Mm-hmm. Just like you see, you got yours in glass.
Yeah.
You got it sitting in glass,
and where
jars.
you put it. And where you put
that makes see this is important, man.
Yeah,
for people to hear this, cause to have it in jars sealed tight, that's different than having it in a box or in plastic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, you go buy your tea.
That makes a difference.
You go to the grocery store, buy tea. It's, they have it in tea bags. It's in a box,
right,
all
in the
crushed
plastic
up and dried
because it's also in the plastic in the box.
Yeah, this right here, and I make tea bags too. I got those too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all interested in that.
Oh yeah, you still bring me something.
We got Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You good?
How are we gonna make you got a website where people could?
We're building a website on Etsy. On Etsy.
Once I get one, man.
Yeah.
You know what? That's another great point too, cause we don't know how to do this shit. I got somebody who I'm working with that's gonna build my shit.
Okay.
So
hey, you got some good stuff too. I've been checking you out too.
Oh, you like
your art? Yeah, man. I've been checking you out, man. Hey, bro, that's man.
That's dope.
That's good stuff, man.
But that's another hindrance to what we trying to do, man. It should be easily accessible.
It is, man. I'm telling you, Etsy, man. Go on Etsy. You can promote your stuff. You can open up a page on Etsy. That's what me and my wife are doing. She had already done, man. I just got to get all my stuff together.
You gonna do that on Etsy?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's happening.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know Etsy for art and shit.
Yeah, but you can do your shirts, all that stuff, man. You can do that on Etsy.
Yeah. No, I mean for the herbs.
Yeah, you can do. I'm gonna do that on
okay.
Etsy too. Yeah. You can do all that stuff on Etsy, man.
So the best way to if somebody if I want to order something, what's the best way to?
So you just look up Forever Naturals on Etsy. You know what I'm saying? It'll pull up whatever you need. Whatever you see up there. What I'ma have the herbs. The benefits. Some of the stuff on there. When you're dealing with medicinal medicine.
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah. So that was about.
You gotta be careful on what you say.
Recommend and all that shit.
Right. Because it's not approved by the FDA. Right. You understand?
You talking about stuff like this?
Yes, that's the issue we run into. The same thing with me, on a different level.
What?
With the whole, with me, it's more censorship.
What is your website?
Hold up, man. Fuck. But that's the point.
Hey, bro, but they be on that joint on Etsy,
right.
Bro. They be speaking, they be putting the truth on shirts and everything, bro. They be spilling. They be like, hey, they be like, get behind me, Esau and everything, bro. They be, man, I'm telling you, Etsy is, the thing about Etsy is for us. You understand what I'm saying? So, you could do the kind of what you doing on Etsy. You understand? With no problem at all. Now, if you were trying to use Facebook Market or
they don't like
on Instagram, but Etsy,
I got 6 strikes right now.
Yeah. Oh, Etsy, bro. Etsy.
No, Instagram.
Yeah. Etsy.
Etsy. Get me out of there.
Yeah, Etsy, bro. Etsy would be. Well,
they don't tell you. You gotta find that shit out.
Yeah, and see, then too, it's when you do it too, you gotta kind of be.
Talking to Instagram, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you do it, you gotta be kind of slick.
Yeah.
You
careful.
We know what we talking about, but they don't know what we talking about. Type. You understand what I'm saying? Kind of discreet about it, but we know, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
I can't be discreet.
Yeah, but what you? Because I seen your stuff, man, and it's good. And hey, bro.
Oh, for real?
Etsy would be perfect for you.
Word?
Yeah, to where you don't even have to hold back, bro. I think Etsy would be perfect. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. One more thing. How do you store this? Do you store it in
in the refrigerator, or do you keep it?
All my stuff I keep out. You know, you want to keep it room temperature, so I just I put it in the pantry. I keep mine in the pantry.
in some in the dark,
Yep,
dark
in the dark.
area.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, dark, cool, no more. You know,
Cool. So you need room temperature.
Yeah,
Cool.
just room temperature. Just room temperature. Yeah, and then I can keep it in the pantry. So
How they
it's
say
dark and it's getting
gradients.
fresh. Huh?
Gradients.
Yeah.
Think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, man. You good or you good with this? Cause yeah, he said his power's still out, man.
Okay.
We had another person who was supposed to link up, and we was gonna go live so he could tell his story about how he fought off diabetes too, but we're gonna get to him another day during this series.
Yeah, but
You got anything else you want to say, man? We can.
man, you know what I mean? I just feel like if we can help one person, we doing our job.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Again, I appreciate the opportunity for coming. Hope I can see you guys again.
What's the name of that? Forever.
Yeah, Forever Natural.
Forever Natural coming soon. And I think I'm gonna get me some of this lion's mane and
I got you some made up already. You know
What
I'm
about the chlorella? You got that made up too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need some
got-
of that chlorella.
I don't know. I might go with that clove.
That's
What?
spirulina.
Yeah, get you. Yeah,
China,
you
you
take
said
that
that-
clove with you. I got some at the crib.
What?
Yeah, you can take it with you. I got some at the house.
So you saying this clove is
Well,
what's
you gonna
gonna
have to split that with me.
it's gonna clean me out? The clove is gonna
It's for your to keep them parasites out.
We co-host, so I get.
so I
half.
can tee this up, steep it.
I'm saying you could look like if you make what kind of tea you be making. Like if you used to make a tea, like if you make your chamomile tea, just take like 2 or 3 cloves out there to put it in your tea.
Dude, you ain't
Let
got to put a spoonful.
Nah, just a couple of.
Shit.
Yeah, just a couple of.
Are
Like
you ingesting the clove or just the tea?
just the tea?
So
Just the
Yeah,
tea.
just the tea.
Put it in the steep.
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong
Pour the
with
hot
swallowing.
water
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Like.
But you can swallow
You
it. though.
can swallow.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that whole shit then. I mean, all that.
That dude. So just 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, just take 2 or 3 of them, throw it in your
No
tea.
matter what I mix it with, even with the moolie in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm about to get clean.
Yeah, I got some of that at the crib. You good
Oh,
on
man.
that?
So, okay, I still got another thing. Menopause.
Menopause, man. The best thing for menopause, man, is raspberry leaf. Raspberry leaf chamomile. What that does, it calms you.
That
You know
German
what I mean?
chamomile.
Yeah, the German chamomile.
That German
and
chamomile.
raspberry leaf, man. I get my wife because my wife going through premenopause right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That German chamomile, that's what I've been trying to say. That stuff will relax you, man.
That and what else was it? And hawthornberry. Hawthornberry is also good for that. So you can use hawthornberry, the German chamomile, and the raspberry leaf together.
Man, we really gotta figure out how to promote Forever Natural, man.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta figure this.
Ain't no
how to
figuring out what
promote
you're gonna do
that.
with it.
Matter of fact, you say you getting the website, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna start promoting on Etsy.
Whenever you need some sound bites, you let me know.
That's what's up, man.
I got you. You know
You
what I'm
should
saying?
put his Etsy shop up on the intro. Just like
I can do that. I mean, if you send it to me, you send me the
Yeah, I can send it to you.
send it to me. Whatever the site, the name, the site, and the www, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, if you ever need some sound bite
Man,
of
that's what's
yourself,
up, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Man.
here it is right here.
Raw leaf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I done cleaned it.
Man,
Good.
hey, bro.
I ain't just for
I'm
you
with
coming
Hey,
through
man,
and educating us.
Man, we here to help each other, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We here to help each other, man. This is, this
I got some clothes. We about to get
You
cleaned
know what I'm
out.
saying?
That's the stupid.
And that's the good thing. Man, I know I said we was
And then
going,
that's
but it's like
the
more
regular.
stuff keep coming,
Well,
and it's
what's
crazy because you
You rolling them.
Roll it
you
all
don't
up,
have to.
man.
This stuff lasts. It lasts
got
for
you.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Like aspirin.
This
If you pop
mandatory
aspirins all the
right
time,
here.
they gone within
If you got something left, you can't.
3, 4,
I got you.
5 days.
Hey,
But this stuff right here, like you said, all I gotta do is take 2.
Make sure I roll all this.
Come on, man. That's gonna last me. That's gonna last me a month.
Man, long
What she look like?
Feel me?
but you can take
What she look
that
like?
white
She
wood
was
ball. You can take a teaspoon
She
and
about
make a whole pot of it
That's what I'm like.
and drink on it
I
for a
gotta
couple
keep her
days.
in the pocket.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
gonna change her mind. at
Whatever
some
you
point.
don't use,
She
you can put it in the
professional.
refrigerator. You know
Oh,
what
for
I'm
real?
saying?
She
And
professional.
warm it
She
up.
can't keep
You
some
know what I'm
gas.
saying? In a pot. Whenever
She
you
get
get a
it from her brother.
headache, you know what I'm
And real
saying?
talk,
He
man.
get
If you
And she's gonna goddamn.
Get it to
if you whenever you
But she got.
you just let me know,
After 5.
I'm gonna keep your bottle for you.
Okay, you good, man. I got plenty of
Oh,
those.
for real?
But,
Nah,
yeah,
man.
but if you want to refill, I refill.
Right, or you can have your bottles back.
Jesus, Jesus,
You
nigga.
know, be conservative.
Yeah, there you go.
This is.
Hey, y'all trying to party
making-
tonight?
Huh?
I know a party, man.
We making America
Club
well again.
Commerce.
There you
So
go. That's the
recycling. It's just it's glass bottles. You know what I'm saying? So it's reusable.
That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
man.
We appreciate
Hey,
it, man.
man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate being here,
Yes,
man.
sir.
And let's get well, bro.
Hey, make America. Yeah, I'm working on some shit, man. You know, I be bullshitting.
Yeah, you got some good stuff.
Hey, man.
I've been checking. Yeah, I've been checking you out, man.
Muddy Water. Y'all check it out. Like,
Yeah,
share,
Sanchez don't like to hear
follow,
that kind of shit.
like, share, subscribe. Sanchez, what? Come on, man. I'm trying to talk to the people. What'd he say?
Oh no.
Nah, what'd he say? I guess I might have to go back and listen to it. But anyway, like I said, like, share, follow, like, share,
He the only one
subscribe
supposed to get props.
on Instagram and on YouTube.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Mr. Staff, Forever Natural. Check him out.
Yeah, Etsy. Yeah, you gonna put the shit on
And of course, Black Boone Apparel,
put his
you know, and
his Etsy on the intro.
I'm Mr. Ritz Cuts. So, you know, we here.
Yeah, man.
Peace.
It's just the beginning right here, son. For real.